Hello people, it's Ben here. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting 2 ways you can really hyperscale your notebook designs. Now, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I like to bring out videos like this on my self-publishing journey and all the hints, tips, and tricks that follow with it. So if this is going to be something that's interesting to you, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, if you're serious about self-publishing, I have a Facebook group. We're a community of over 800 of us now, and we've all got the same goal of finding success through publishing. So the link is in the description below if you want to join. And before I get into the topic of this video, I also want to announce my competition. It's called the Q4 competition, appropriately named because we're coming into Q4 now, and it's no secret that sales in Q4, which is basically October to December when Christmas is, the sales this period is higher than any other period of the year. So generally speaking, self-publishers will earn more in Q4 than any other quarter. Now, I've made this competition and there is a cash prize as well, and it's rewards based. As a bit of motivation for you to reach your maximum potential with publishing. Obviously, there's going to be days where you don't feel like publishing, but you know you should publish because you're going to maximize the royalty that you're going to get. So this competition here is just a little bit of a push, especially in those days where you don't feel like doing it. I know I would have done so well with a competition like this because this time last year, there was quite a few days where I really didn't feel like publishing, so I didn't, and therefore I didn't reach the maximum potential that I could have done. So I created this competition for you guys. There's going to be 2 winners of $50. Now the full details are going to be in my Facebook group. Again, the link is in the description. That's for the Facebook group. You can find details on how to enter there. But essentially the $250 winners is going to be based for 2 people. So the first person will be the person with the largest increase of December royalty compared to November royalty, and the second winner is the highest percentage increase in December royalty compared to November royalty. So essentially what this means is that whether you're established into KDP and you're already earning royalty, or you're just starting out on KDP, it's an opportunity for both categories to win here. So like I say, all the details are in the Facebook post. If you're interested in joining, be sure to head over there. But otherwise, guys, let's get into the topic of this video. So the assumptions in this video are that you want to be creating scalable designs that you can do 20 plus of in a day, so you can create over 20 notebooks in a day, for example, but at the same time, you don't want your books to look spammy. So let's have a look as to what I mean by that. So I've got a notebook that I found here, best dentist ever, it says, which I mean could work as a notebook. It has got a sales rank, but you can just tell by this design that this is just a setup for someone to literally list every single job or profession they can ever think of and replace dentist with it. So they'll have best doctor ever, best lawyer ever, best nurse ever, best vet ever, best teacher ever, best scientist ever. So we can click on their author and we can just see what they've done. And you can see straight away. By the way, this is quite a generic author name, so Epic Journal. So you can see that other authors will come in. Epic Journal companies also come into there, so that's why some of them look different. But you can see what I mean. Best superintendent ever, best mummer ever, best hospice nurse case manager ever. So this isn't against Amazon's terms and conditions by what I've seen so far, but it's just something that looks spammy and it sort of messes up the algorithm. So these notebooks may come up in places where they shouldn't do, and you sort of as a result get less sales because your books show up in places where they shouldn't show up, get put in front of customers that don't even search for your book just because you're sort of like spamming the system with so many notebooks. So you really don't want to be doing that. But at the same time, you want to have the scalability that they do. So you want to publish this many notebooks. Well, there is a solution for it. I'm going to show you that right now today. So if we go onto Canva, traditionally, I mean, I did this for the past year of publishing. I would have made the design sort of from scratch, or I would have copied a previous notebook cover design that I had on my all designs in Canva. So you go on here, for example, you add the text yourself. You might put something funny on there, like educated drug dealer as like a funny gift for doctors, pharmacists, if you can call that funny. So you'd have aligned it yourself, you would have got the templates, made sure this was center and stuff, add a background, and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not very scalable, especially if you don't want your work to look spammy. It's not very scalable in the sense that you couldn't do a lot of these in a day without it consuming your whole day. And of course you want to put your niche research in there as well. So what we're going to do with Canva instead, it isn't very obvious. Very few people know about this on Canva, but at the same time, it kind of sort of is obvious. You just need to have a look around on Canva. So if I go back here, you can see that there's templates at the top. I think everyone knows that because that's what appears up as soon as you open any Canva document. You can go through all the templates, but what people actually don't really know is that if you go on templates up here, they have a whole range of stuff that they have templates for. So you can see already from this drop down here that they have t-shirt. Now before we go there, I'm going to show you book covers because they actually have book cover templates. So if you're into high content and stuff like that, they have perfect titles for you. You can see they have a lot of non-fiction covers that you guys can use as a template. So that's one cool thing. You see here as a tag as well that they have notebook, and you think, oh, that's perfect. So you go click on notebook, but actually the covers that they have here aren't the ones that you're thinking of for your books, as you don't really see notebooks like this on Amazon. Well, like sort of Christmas gift notebooks. So we're not going to use notebook book cover templates from Canva. What we're going to do is we're just going to go back. You can have a look at all these in your own time. There's tons of subcategories as well. But what I've been using recently is templates for t-shirts. So we're taking a leaf out of our print on demand friends over at Merch by Amazon, and we're going to take some t-shirt templates to use for our notebooks. Now if you scroll down, these look more like the designs that you'd have on a notebook, especially ones that sell at Christmas, like gift notebooks for people by profession, by hobby, by sport, etc. So these designs look, honestly, you've got a whole range of templates that are pretty much ready to use. You just type in what you want in there and they're good to go for KDP. And you can keep scrolling down, you see there's a whole range of them. Like, it just keeps on going and going and going. This one would be good, for example, for race car drivers. This one might be good for volleyball or something like that, travel more. Like, they've got pretty much anything for everyone. So the whole range of templates there to save you, putting all the elements together, putting the typography in there, even the color scheme sorted for you. So it's really, really saves you a lot of time. Now we're just going to go click on one. We're going to click on this one here, for example, and we're going to press use this template. So we're going to use this template. If we scroll down, sorry guys, if we scroll down, I think the most interesting thing is that everything here is grouped by category again. So I didn't see that on the original template page. For some reason I don't have that, but they have it here. So lifestyle on hobby t-shirts. We're going to go down to these professional t-shirts because these are particularly interesting. So, as I said, I made that educated drug dealer one. This has it by profession. So you'll be able to find something down here. Look, ER nurse, absolutely perfect. So that looks like, hang on, let me see if there's another one. Miracle worker, aka nurse, future doctor. So they already have a template here for a doctor. Now you could put educated drug dealer. If I type that in, that's pretty much good to go onto Amazon. You just have to resize it to make it fit. But generally speaking, you can do it right here. The only issue is that obviously the sizing of this is suited for t-shirts and not book design covers, so you're going to need to resize, and resize is a premium feature. So if you don't have Canva Pro, you can't actually do it. So all we need to do up here is 9.25, 12 by 52. Copy and resize. So if you don't have Canva Pro, sorry, as I was saying, it's something I would recommend. But basically, you just resize it, and before you know it, you've got yourself a book cover, and it looks kind of unique. You might want to recolor it. You might want to change the color scheme. Blue is traditionally male leaning, so if you want it to appeal to females as well, you might want to put a more neutral color, for example. But this is just one of the ways you can scale your designs, and it's really, really cool. I mean, if you want to do one for a lawyer as well, it goes without saying, you can just literally go back in here, and I think I saw a lawyer one as I went down. Pardon me. Future lawyer, there you have it. So there's one there. I think there's one with the scales. What do you call them in law? That's it, future lawyer. There we go. So you can click this one as well. Replace current page. And there's a future lawyer design there. That looks perfect. You could put whatever you want. I think I saw a funny one that said, I'm a lawyer, I'm always appealing, or something like that. So that's quite a common one. You could put something like that just underneath there, put that in notebook format, and then publish that again. So these templates are really, really cool. So there you have it with Canva. So that's number one. Number two is another website that allows you to really scale your designs as well, and it's called Placeit. Now, if I go on placeit.net, the premise of Placeit is fairly similar. I mean, again, you can go on designs, and this again is taking a leaf out of the print on demand people, and we're going to go on t-shirt designs. And you can see that have a lot of ready-made designs for you just to type in what you want to type in and then basically download. So you can scroll down here, you can see there's a whole range of different designs that you can easily stick on your notebook. Look, this one's good for, you know, look, gym, and you can see that as I hover over it, it changes design. So you can literally change every aspect of it, which is really cool. If we go down to one, for example, cats before guys, okay, perfect. So if we click on this one, for example, let's just see what we can do with Placeit. Cats before, so as I said, you can edit pretty much everything. Let's just leave this to load first. There we go. Cats before guys. So if you rather, you could say dogs before guys. Dogs. There we go. You can change the font of it as well if you wish. And it's really cool. So, you know, like it keeps everything aligned. Like it's a little bit more easier to operate than Canva, just because everything's there for you. You can change the color of it as well. Really cool. And you can also change the color of the graphics as well. So if you're worried about other people having the same design as you, you can literally change the heart. I don't know why you'd do this, but to green, for example. You can change the graphic itself as well. If you scroll down, you've got tons of graphics to use, and it's a really, really cool site actually. Dogs before guys, that doesn't make any sense anymore, but you know, you can mess around with it and come up with a design that you like, and you can literally just download it. Now, if you press download, you will have to buy it, and I haven't done so yet, but I've literally seen that you just download it and you can just stick it on your notebook on Canva. So should I got a subscription, it's $14.95 monthly. Should I have got a subscription, I can go straight onto Canva, paste it on here, keep things super simple and scalable, and you could easily crack out 20 notebooks in a day, and without spamming the whole marketplace as well. I mean, you can just keep going through Placeit, find designs that are relevant to what the niche that you're going into, whether it's a job or a profession or a sport or a hobby or family related or anything like that. You can find an appropriate design on Placeit or on Canva as well, and then just publish it. So that's the way you can scale your designs without it looking spammy, as this notebook sort of does. So there you have it, guys. There's my 2 cents on the topic. I hope this has been really, really helpful. All the website links are all in the description below as well, so just have a look there if you'd like Placeit or Canva. But yeah, that's my recommendation, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Be sure to partake in the competition as well. It'll be super fun, so be sure to head to my Facebook. But yeah, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, then be sure to comment as well. Just let me know what you'd like to see and I'll do my best to try and get one up. But otherwise, thank you very much. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.